good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back. Like I never left. As you can see, I'm not in my studio. I got guests. So, you know what I'm saying? We do what we do to get this content out. I'm be moving around my crib. Right now, I'm in my bedroom. You know what I'm saying? A little ring light, nothing too crazy. But look, I had to talk to y'all. I wasn't going to make a video tonight. I was going to just chill, watch the Seattle and 49ers game, think about who we might face in the playoffs, things like that. But you know, in the last 24, 48 hours, whatever, it's been crazy because Micah made his comments, fan bases is going back and forth like this, people wild emotional on Twitter. Somebody literally told me they want to slap me in the face on Twitter. Like, at the end of the day, I just want y'all to know one thing. We not banging the Cowboys. You not banging the Eagles. This ain't gang wars. Now, I know some of y'all squabble at the games and y'all wild tough and y'all emotional and all that. That's fine. But I'm not going to come on. I'm not going to be a keyboard warrior. I'm not going to be a video making warrior. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a couple people in person. It ain't never what it sound like online. So keep all that tough talk to yourself. I ain't even about to do all that. If you see me in person, do what you do. But let's talk Cowboys. Let's talk about the fact that the biggest news of the day was Tyron Smith looks to be starting at right tackle. Now, I'm not the offensive line guru. I'm not my dog Vosh Lombardi, Law Nation, Jay Tuck, my boy BJ Nix, Boss Cowboy, Okoye Media, Skywalker Steel, Footstick King. Like, it's a lot of people I respect. Joe Rod. This just with their football acumen. Maybe be better at breaking down offensive line tape and all that. I'm just not. I was a defensive player by nature. Outside linebacker, a little bit of defensive end back when I was a lot slimmer. I'd probably be a D tackle right now. But, that's my expertise. That's where I feel like I lean. I'm a defensive guy. That's how I feel. But as far as the offensive line, man, I just want the best five. That's me. I pay attention. I listen. I've heard Vach say, he not worried about continuity. He worried about the studs. I'm with him on that. I can agree. So I'm thinking best five. That's what I want. And Tyron Smith getting out there, I really, 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 really feel like it's going to provide our best five. Now, look, the combinations, it kind of don't matter to me as long as Josh Ball's down the field. Now, it's come out that Josh Ball didn't have as bad as the game as everybody was saying. But he still had them two plays that almost wrecked the whole game. And if you are capable of doing that, I don't know if I want you on the field. I don't know if I want you on the field. But, I'm just thinking if he's going to play right tackle, and he did play right tackle, he started off his career right tackle, I do think the line can be formidable, but I was just thinking that the strength of Tyron Smith and Tyler Smith next to each other on the left, Dak's blind side, is just more important. That's just me. And we got 4 games to figure this out. So maybe this is the first experimentation. Maybe it's just a smoke screen. We gonna see. But Tyron Smith next to Zach Martin, pretty dominant too. Let's not get crazy. You talking about 2 Hall of Famers. I'm just thinking, like, why wouldn't you put 3 Hall of Famers on the field? Now, I get the thought process. They want to keep a legitimate swing tackle available. And Jason Peters ain't hurt if he ain't on the field. He's an excellent insurance policy. Maybe in the playoffs, they would switch it up. And maybe they want to just save that, if that makes sense to y'all. Maybe they just like, okay, Tyron Smith, you play right tackle for now. But as we get towards the playoffs, maybe they'll just say, okay, we into, the red zone of the year. And you'll switch it up and put Tyron Smith, Jason Peters, and Zach Martin, 3 Hall of Famers on the field at the same time. I know they're older in the tooth, but it still might be dope for a 4-game stretch, an ideal stretch. But we'll see. We'll see. I think it'll work. Dak was interviewing. He was talking about T.Y. Hilton and how he's a football guy. He said that he already felt like he got the concepts of the playbook down, There's no way in the world he knows that playbook in and out unless they sent him that joint a couple weeks ago. But I can feel it. T.Y.'s a veteran and he's older and he knows that this is one of them chances to strive for something. He's coming in a lot more locked in than maybe some of the younger players. I hope that'll rub off. Hopefully his demeanor, his attitude will rub off on the rest of the receiving room. Not that they need it. Not that CeeDee Lamb ain't been balling, like that Michael Gallup ain't been coming on strong lately. Noah Browns has some amazing catches. Like, I'm not poo-pooing or hating on the rest of our receiving core. I'm just saying, when you get a veteran in the room that you don't have one in, they might can teach you a couple things. Don't sound bad to me at all. So, we're going to see what's going on with that. I like the addition of T.Y. I know they still saying they're talking to Odell. We're going to let that be what it is. Let that handle whatever. But, I wanted to touch on this real quick, too. Micah came out. I touched on it in the beginning of the video, but Micah came out and said, he didn't really mean it like that. He was more so just saying, I guess trying to stand up for defensive players. And I get it. Micah might not be like me. Let me be aggressive and wild, do all that thing. But at the end of the day, Micah did say in his rebuttal, I'm a man, I stand on my comments. They just were taken out of context. And a lot of y'all cornballs, there's a lot of y'all cornballs that's beating your chest and acting like Superman right now. Y'all know that you can misread something, but you're going to use what you can to motivate yourself. So use it for motivation. But do realize that just because you got bulletin board material don't mean it's an automatic win. I want all the Cowboys fans to remember this. Remember in 2018, when the Saints was supposed to be unstoppable and the Cowboys was coming to play them. Remember? And I remember D-Law saying, I'm going in there to choke somebody out. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to see me for 60 minutes. It was straight disrespect to the Saints. I'm going to see y'all soon. And what the players did was rally behind their teammate and ball out. That's what's going to happen with Micah. Like I said, if you've gotten this far into the video like yesterday, if you on my Twitter, Cowboys_fan talk, we hashtagging we riding with 11. That's what we rolling with. We riding with 11 through Jacksonville. We riding with 11 through the Eagles game. We riding with 11 for the rest of the season because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? As a fan base, as a team, everything like that, we riding with one of our best players, one of our leaders. It is what it is. And it don't matter if you took it wrong. Micah don't owe nobody an apology or nothing. That was his opinion. And if you mad, do something about it. Do something about it. You know what I'm saying? We will see. I've seen a whole lot of they already did something about it. How you do something about something that ain't happened? Like the type of idiotic, childish, cornball responses I've been seeing about this it's just silly. Y'all so up in arms. Y'all so worked up. Y'all so want to do this and that and the other. And when y'all lose on the 24th, you're going to really look silly because you got all this stuff that's better than us. You got motivation and bulletin board material and all that, and you going to come in there and lose. Now, I ain't all horrible. I want y'all to have a great Christmas. You just ain't going to get a W with your Christmas. Just get over with that. But this Jacksonville game, man, I've really been thinking about it. In the next 2 days, I'm going to try my best. I don't think I'll be able to go live for Saturday Night Live with CFT. I got family in town, and I don't want to do a live stream from my room's wall. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll try to figure that out if I can. But the next 2 days, we're going to talk about how we will beat Jacksonville and how y'all need to stop underestimating my team. Trevor Lawrence has been coming on strong. He's been playing great lately. But at the end of the day, my defense is still vicious. Y'all have letting the last couple days kind of cloud y'all thought process. Jacksonville has one of the worst offensive lines in the league, pass block win rate. We have one of the best pass rushes. I say the best pass rush in the league. And not to be funny, when you get disrespected all week as if you lost a game when you won a game, it's bad for the other team. So I'm letting y'all know right now, when we crush the Jaguars and y'all say it's just the Jaguars, I already seen it coming. Don't care about nobody else's opinions. If you a Cowboys fan and you still worrying about other people's opinions, you need to work on that. Because ain't nobody going to like you. It ain't nothing we can do. It ain't a game we can win. The haters going to hate us. So embrace it and move forward. But look, like I said, man, hashtag we ride with 11 if you got this far in the video, and I'll holler.